Hello, travelers of the internet! Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey, welcome to you. My name is JGuard and I am your host, guide, and humble bard into the world's virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to be able to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of any newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. We are back on the world of Gyros, my friends, where we have a lot to do. We need to get Snowdrift Station built. We need to get it built, and we need to get it built fast. I am seriously wanting this place to be up and running and able to support whatever ideas come my way, whatever work I need to do in the different environments. So we are going to be attempting to finish this support area down below. We are going to get the get this thing built so that it looks both pleasing to the eye and logical in its design. And then we are going to take a dive into working on the actual railroad and ice highway sections. Hello, Shadowman and Leo! Thank you for the rules, Leo. Glad to see you both here. Hope you are doing well today. Or hey, if you're not, hope the stream makes your day better. Alright, where are my... Do I not have any more, any more, spruce, wood? I prefer to call it spruce bark, but, oh, please tell me I didn't just make... Oh, okay. I think I made way more... I just made way more than I needed. Of course I did. Of course I did. Because why wouldn't I? It just makes so much sense for me to make way more than I need. Doesn't it? Doesn't it, though? Lovely. Sometimes it gets annoying when stuff like that happens. Actually, not even just sometimes. It's always annoying when stuff like that happens. Put that there, that there. Ow. Going up. Put one there, and one there. Ah, I see, Leo, I see. I did, in fact, see that we are going to be getting the Happy Ghast in the next update. I am looking forward to having it and being able to fiddle around with it. Use it to help me build stuff. Maybe it'll help make building stuff like this a little simpler. That would be a dream. A flying mount, however, is in and of itself a dream come true. Ow! Okay, I did not mean to jump over. I was just trying to jump. Stinking game. Sometimes I would say this game is reading my inputs weird just to mess with me. But then I'm reminded, no, this kind of stuff happens to everybody. But yeah, I did see the Happy Ghast is going to be a thing. I am very excited for it. Looking forward to being able to have a reason to go to the Nether and deal with the angry ghasts. It'll be worth it if it means having a flying mount in the overworld. Makes so that you don't have to go get an elytra to be able to fly. That, to me, is a good move on Mojang's part. Give the players a little more freedom. The only thing that's missing in that case is how are we supposed to get down if we're not so good at the water bucket clutch? What, do we have to have a water pool in all of our builds? What if we don't want to have a big old water pool for emergency landing? And what if it wanders off? All right, dinos. Glad you could drop in. Hope we get to see you again soon. Although I don't know how to answer your question. I may have to put some torches around here on these support beams to keep from having mobs spawning all over the place. That doesn't make me too happy, but what you gonna do? It's either you put in the torches or you cash in your chips. Chips. Nah, I'm kidding. I actually just recently ate something, so I'm not getting hungry. I'm sure some of you were thinking I was, though. Meh. See you later, dinos. Hope we see you again soon, my man. Okay, Polar Bear, why did you have to walk through at just the worst opportune time? If you were waiting for the opportune moment, mate, that wasn't it. In fact, it was probably the worst moment to go through there, because now you've annoyed me. Stupid Polar Bear. Okay, really? Really? Blocks disappearing, blocks not wanting to break, wanting to become ghost blocks. I tell you, the game has got some serious issues going on lately. It's not good. There we go, and I need to go up topside and get to bed. I have no idea what you're actually talking about there, Shadow Man. There is no lore, to my understanding. The lore is whatever you make of it, and if you make of it something like that, dude, that's kind of depressing. I'm not saying you're the one that made it up. I'm saying that it just seems a little depressing to come up with that kind of lore. It is kind of an interesting theory, admittedly, but I don't expect that that's the actual lore, if there is any kind of actual lore to it. But that's just me. To each their own. Kind of changing up my design a little bit here. This is not what I was originally gonna do, but Oh, crud. It's starting to snow again. I get so tired of the snow. It's like, why? Why the snow? Why so much snow all the time? I get it, it's a snowy biome, but that doesn't mean we have to have snow falling constantly. I think I'm gonna have stairs leading up to entrances on each side. And then up the middle here will be the access from underground. That's the current plan, anyway. I know it doesn't look like what I was originally doing, but it is my station, so I shall adjust it as I see fit. Hmm. I am gonna need a lot more spruce. This is not enough. It's an interesting theory. It's an interesting theory. Not one that I personally buy into so much, but it's interesting. Need to get some food. Need to get food. I need to get spruce wood. Need to avoid polar bears. Need nighttime to come so that I can finally get the snowstorm to go away. Ah, what the? Oh, that bug is gonna drive me nuts. Nope, not a house. I am building a station for a minecart railway and a ice boat highway. It's gonna be way over there, but it's gonna be where I can access it. Calling it Snowdrift Station. It's going to be fairly big. It's going to be somewhat grand. And it is going to serve a very important purpose. Access to a rail and ice highway that will get me out to the desert and to other locations as needed. Aha! Hello. More logs for me. Bum 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 bum. Running over. Hey, that actually does look really good. Okay, yeah, I am liking this station. I'm liking how it looks so far. Actually, I was in the Pale Oak biome very early on in the series, I think. And I went during the daytime, so the creaking never showed up. That's the thing, the creaking only shows up in the Pale Garden, and it cannot spawn during the day, from what I've seen. It only spawns at night, so I was perfectly safe. Yeah, I know how the creaking works. I know what you have to do to avoid getting eliminated by it. But I appreciate the advice. I do appreciate the advice, Shadow Man. Clean away as much of the snow as I can. Now that I know how to get it, and that it actually does work, maybe? But it wouldn't exactly be a priority to go do that right now. There we go. And now, the stairs. It's got its uses, but not ones that I currently have any need of. Let's put it that way. Hey there, Owen. Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad you can make it. Hope you are doing all right today. Hope you're having a good day. Or a good night, if it's nighttime for you. Honestly, can't remember which one it would be for you. It's a little sad that I can't remember which one it would be. I'm assuming day, though. I'm going to assume, unless you say otherwise, that it's day. Ah, I see, Owen, I see. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. You ever hear that old rhyme? Wishing for rain to leave, for the sun to shine again. I find it kind of enjoyable. The rhyme, not the rain. Rain I could do without most of the time. But it's something we need in the world. We need rain. Into every day, or rather into every life, a little rain must fall. That's supposed to be some kind of proverb, but it also works as a statement of fact. Sure, Shadow Man. Sure it does. There we go. Gather up the scaffolding. Good, 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 good. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Za-dum-bum-ba-da-da. Ah! Going up. Nice. A smooth transition up to the train station. I like it. Sleeping time. I'm sure some people are wondering, hey JGuard, what about the back? Those sections don't need to be enclosed. Not everything has to have a full-on solid fat back. Solid flat back. Good grief. Learn to word, Jay. Ay caramba. Sometimes I drive myself crazy with stumbling over words like that. It doesn't make sense that it happens either. Sometimes it just happens. For no reason whatsoever. Hello, Sana! Hello, Sana. Shadowman, this is not a base. This is part of a, this is a station that I'm building. This is the minecart, railway, and ice highway Snowdrift Station. But it is part of my main base, Winter Harbor. If that's what you're asking, then it is that. It is part of Snowdrift. It is part of Winter Harbor. No worries, Sana. Hey, glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. Always happy to see someone return to the chat. Boop, boop, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. No, Shadow Man, I do not intend to go and see the Minecraft movie. I'm skeptical if it's going to be any good at all, and I'm not really looking to see it on release. I might watch it one day if it goes to streaming services, but beyond that, I have no interest. Honestly, I'm skeptical if it's going to be anything other than a flop. Does it look interesting? Sure, to a degree. But it looks to me like it takes a few too many liberties with how it has Minecraft work. But who knows? It may turn out to be good. It can still turn out to be good. Or it could turn out that I'm right and it's going to be a flop. Either way, I don't plan on seeing it when it releases. Got plenty of room here to do the station itself, the actual rail line part. Do a platform right here where the rail would come off to the side. I almost feel like we need to have the setup be that you go up to get into the ice highway. I almost feel like this whole thing needs to go up another block. Either that... Sana, I'm technically playing Pocket Edition. Pocket Edition and Bedrock Edition are actually the same. They're the same version of the game. I just happen to play it on a different machine. Yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna do this bit. I do think I know how I'm gonna do this part. Divide this up the middle in each section One section on each side goes down onto the rail line. The other side goes up by a few steps into the ice highway. So I am glad I made a few more spruce stairs. Hey there, Ryan. Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad you could make it to the session. How are you? Doing alright? I hope so. Hope everything's going well, as some would say, across the pond. The pond, of course, being the ocean. I really do hope you are doing well, my friend. Hope everything is going good for you. Give me my scaffolding back. There we go. Got most of it. I don't mind if we lose a couple of pieces here and there, as long as I still have a minimum of a stack of scaffolding with me. That will be no problem whatsoever. Oh no, your mouse died? Oh, crud, Ryan. Crud, that sucks. You are talking about a computer mouse, right? If you're talking about a mouse, then... Ooh. Ouch. Sorry. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's alive now. Cool. That's what I thought. I figured it was a computer mouse you were talking about, but there was a split second of consideration. Wait. People do have mice for pets. Personally, I don't really see the appeal, but that's me. Styles place up based on my usual styling. Welcome to Snowdrift Station. Or what is quickly becoming Snowdrift Station. It is coming together nicely. It's about time, too. I have been wanting to do this sort of thing for some time. The fact we actually have it going good for us, well, that's just icing on the cake. A proverbial cake, of course. I don't know of any way that I could do that, Sana. If I could, I'd be tempted to try it, but I don't know of any way that I could. And even if there was a way to do it, I'd have to make sure that it wouldn't mess with anything for either, for my connection with either service, you know? I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back. It is annoying when you think you've written something down, only to find out from not being able to find it that you didn't, in fact, write it down. That is one of the most frustrating things of all time. I'm telling you. Alright, let me see here. Dark oak planks. I want to turn these... Wait a minute, I can just do that from here. Make some more dark oak planks. Make a bunch of dark oak stairs. Isn't it sad that we lose planks when we make stairs out of these blocks? The exception is if you make your cobblestone stairs or your other stone type stairs out of their materials using the whatchamacallit, the oh, what is it called? The stone cutter. I couldn't think of the word for a second there. Lost the word there. I'm not going to do that right now, Sana. I may look into being able to do that later down the road, but I don't know if that's actually possible or how it would be possible. So I don't have anything set up to be able to do that. If at some point I do, then I'll make sure it is easy to note if I am, in fact, on both at one time. Oh, flipperty-doodle. Why did I just hear a skeleton? Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. Did I just see a stray with a gold helmet? I hope I didn't. I hope that was just my mind playing a trick on me. I am making the Snowdrift Station. A kind of train station for minecart rails and also for an ice boat highway, both of which I'm going to make so that they travel out to the desert where I've left some warm biome animals waiting for me. And where I may end up building some appropriately themed builds and structures and things. I intend to build in many different biomes on this world before it is done. And be able to look back upon my work with pride, saying, I built that. Ow. Hit the floor. Bum 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da ba dee ba da dum ba ba da da bum bum ba ba da be dum ba da ba 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 da 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 dum da 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 dum dum. I'm not even sure what you're asking me about doing there, Sana. If it is what I think it is, probably not. Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying, Sana. In which case, nope. Nope. We'll not be doing that. Sleepy time. I saw your message there, Dinos. Sorry, I took me a second to be able to reply to it. I will keep in mind that you are uploading. And if I get a chance to go see it, I will go see it. If I get a chance to go look at what you've done, I will do so. I should not have done that. I should not have made those extra bit of cobble stairs. I did not need those. Ah, I see, I see. Well, short videos are still videos, right? It is still content. Why am I hearing the sound of a mob? It sounds like I'm hearing a stray somewhere. That's why. That's why. Because there was a stray. Ah, interesting. Interesting choice of topic there, dinos. Very interesting indeed. What was I... Oh, right. I'm trying to put the finishing touches on the station itself. That's what I'm doing. Thank you, dinos, although It is not actually a house. It seems to be a common assumption that I'm building a house. I guess if it didn't work out as a station, it could serve as a house, huh? I am actually building a, Hello, Sana! Welcome back. Welcome back. This is actually meant to be a station for a minecart rail line, as well as a, ice boat highway. This is something that I thought of while I was working. I doubt that I'm gonna need it, but what if I want to get out quicker? I can just step out through there. Let me show what I mean. So, say I used this to get up here. And I'd said, oh, I wanna go down, but I wanna get out. Oh, wait, okay, that didn't work. Of course it didn't work. But it's also, that spot's also just meant to be a quick way to get down to the underground from on top. So, it's not that big of a deal. This side, however, is meant to be the water vader. No, well, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, dinos, that you may not realize. That water is actually going to become a bubble elevator, which means all of the water has to become source blocks. I did not know that ice path wasn't finished. So once there's source blocks, then the water would flow out if I didn't put the signs. That's why I have to put the signs, because you have to put the signs there, otherwise it'll all flow out, and then we're stuck with a big old mess. Just a big mess that we really don't want to have to deal with. I need a stack of kelp, and I need a block of dirt. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Bum ba da da dee da 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 dum da 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 dum. Dee dum 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 dee da 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 dum 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 dum. There it is. Wow, that looks really good. That looks really good. Simple, but good, for what would basically pass as the equivalent of a train station. Hi! Goodbye, stinky llamas. You have nothing that I need. And even if you did, I am not buying right now. Wait, what does that say? Is that water? Yeah, it is. An emerald in exchange for a water bottle is not a bad trade. Yes, I did. Thank you, Sana. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's a very nice thing that you done for me. Wah! Splish! Oh, wow! Wow, cool! Oh, I didn't actually see... Okay. I didn't actually see how many. Thank you for that, Sana. Thank you. If that was caused by your doing, then hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, where is my soul sand? Is it all over at the mine? I think it's all over at the mine. We gotta go to the mine. We gotta go to the mine. Going to the mine, going to the mine. Don't let it boggle your mind. Away we go! Oh wow, thanks, dinos. I mean, wow. Thanks. That's crazy cool of you. Whoa, what the tundo? How did that happen? Hello, chicken! Welcome! Thank you! Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Seriously, thank you. Ah, I see. Again, I thank you. Very, very much. Nice to meet you too. Bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum. Zumbum ba da dum ba dum. Okay, I know I should have soul sand there. That's soul soil. That's not soul sand. Why do I not have soul sand? I'm going to have to go to the nether itself to get that, aren't I? Well, here we go. Into the nether. Into the nether! At least for a moment. And then we visit Nevermore. Wah, wah, wah. Is this where I go down to the mine? Yes, this is where I go down to the nether mine. Nether mine, nether mine. Yep, that's where I go to the nether mine. Soul sand. Just what I needed. Wait, did we really? Did we really? Oh! Oh, I just refreshed the page and yes, it says we did. It says we did. Sweet. Oh, that is insanely awesome. That is insanely awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, Dinos. Thank you, everybody who's watching. Thank you, everybody who subscribed. Wow. Okay, if that is accurate, if that sticks, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Thank you guys so much. We may have to have a fireworks display in the game at some point soon. That may have to happen soon. We may have to do that. I think we're gonna do that at some point later. To commemorate having hit that milestone at least once, we are going to have to do that. Woo! That is so awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. Like, I can't even properly say how grateful I am. Yeah, I actually saw the alert pop up, Owen. I actually saw the alert for that pop up, so hey, thank you for doing that. I'll probably make my own official announcement on the channel, on the Discord of that. But thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. If that sticks, we have just hit the 1K milestone. The big 1K may have just become ours. Thank you guys so much for that. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, seriously. Thank you for subscribing. That means way more than I can actually say. Oh, wait. Give me those logs back. I gotta make sure I put the logs away where they're supposed to go. And what a moment for that to happen. We actually hit 1K. We actually... Oh, wow, that is... Wow. I think that's just starting to click. It does a little, Owen. It does a little, but I'm so glad that we got that milestone. Again, thank you guys for all the help reaching that point. That is insanely cool. That is insanely cool, and I don't think I would have been able to get there without all you guys' help. So thanks. Thank you, Enya. That is just insanely awesome. And so is that. I look at this, and this is actually really cool. Why does it almost make me feel like there's a face to be seen here, though? It almost looks like some kind of weird pig face. Well, thank you, Leo, for being here for this. Thank you. I'm glad you're still here. Wow, this is awesome. This is an awesome moment, and I love it. Alright, so Snowdrift Station itself is pretty much done. The point that remains to be done for the station, however, is we still need to make the start of the rail and boat line. Rail will be accessed through these spots here. Boat from up here. Alright, dinos. See you, my friend. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kitty Cat. Thank you both so much. Poppers. Popper. Noise makers. Confetti popping. Yep. Get the confetti cannon. Get out the party cannon, because we have got reason to celebrate. Actually, that sounds like a nice little idea right there. Thank you, Sana. Thank you so much for helping out with that. Seriously, guys, thank you. Where is my gunpowder? I want to fire off some fireworks. I want to fire off some fireworks. To fire off some... Oh my gosh. JGuard. So articulate. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you JGuard 01 of Guardian Studios. So articulate with his words. Thanks, Enya. Thank you very much. Yep, you got it right, Ryan. Operation 1K is a success. We have got it. We have got the 1K mark achievement. If I had the skill, I'd have this 1K achievement banner go running across the screen for you guys right now. Seriously, thank you all big time for this. Alright, I've got sugarcane to make paper, I've got gunpowder. How do we make fireworks? I know we make the fireworks themselves. It's literally just the gunpowder and the paper. Let's make a couple doses of that. I want to make some that explode. I want to make the exploding ones. I want to make some of the exploding fireworks. How do you do that nowadays? Is it that and that? I really don't know. I gotta go get some dyes. I need to get some dyes. Where can I get some dyes? Some flowers should provide the dyes. Or some beetroot. Beetroot may do it too. Let's get some beetroot out. It's not like I'm using it for anything else anyway. Get out a few beetroots. Do we have anything else that can do dyes? We have a flower. We have a flower that I can make multiply and then break down the extras, and that'll give us some. Let's do that. I want to celebrate. I want to take a moment to celebrate this moment. If I'd have realized I was going to hit this milestone today, I'd have made sure I had the fireworks already set up. I'd have set up a whole redstone contraption. Alright, make a few of those. Make some of those. Make a couple of those. And then, how do we make... Is it literally that and that? Yes, it is. Okay. Pop that in. Pop that in. We're gonna put that in there, that there, that there. That'll make a couple of these. What happens if I spread out the gunpowder? That doesn't do anything. How do you get a bigger firework blast? How do you get a big blast from the fireworks? Is that even possible? I honestly don't know. I am so very new to this. You've got to add them in while you're crafting it, don't you? I've never... I haven't made fireworks that explode in, like, forever. I haven't had to make that kind of firework in so darn long. Alright! Nice song reference, Ryan. Nice song reference. Alright. Let's fire one off. I'm gonna have to find the dyes for the colors of the channel, because this deserves a proper celebration. That is so cool. 1,000 subscribers. A 1K money back. You know, you just made me remember something that I've been meaning to do for a while now. You just made me remember a thing that I've been planning on doing for a while now. And wouldn't you know it, I've got just the space around here to do it. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba da 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 dum. I've got an idea for something I want to make real quick. Alright, chicken, see ya. Thanks for having been here. Thanks for helping us hit the milestone, my friend. I appreciate it. I truly, truly do. Alright, these other fireworks I'm gonna put in a chest here in my bedroom within the house where they are out of the way. I'm also gonna just toss all this in here for now because I am too excited to stop and have to put that stuff in specific places. I am... Yes, what you want, kitty cat? I ring the bell, enjoy. I would ring the bell, enjoy. Okay, so I know what I'm going to be doing for the next session. I know what we're going to do for the next session. It is going to be something cool. It is going to be cool if I can help it, and I'm going to enjoy building it. It is something I've been wanting to build for a little while now. Oh, wait, where's that lantern? I need that. I should have brought that lantern back out. Oh, well. I'll fix that later. But, oh, man, guys. 1,000 subscribers. 1K subscribers. That is insane. Thank you for the welcome to the 1K club, Ryan. I appreciate it, my friend. I very much, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, yeah, we are definitely going to have to do something to celebrate in the very near future. We have got to celebrate at some point really soon. But for the moment, everybody, that is going to have to do it for this session. I have another session for another channel that I want to do before it gets too late in the day. So I'm going to have to bring this one to a close by saying thank you, everybody, so much for getting us to the 1K marker. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm glad to see you guys have been enjoying the channel. I hope you continue to enjoy it. If you do enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already done that. Thank you again for helping us hit 1K. That is big. Don't forget to check out the About page, guys, for links to other pages with more content from yours truly, including my Twitch channel, where I will be going live in just a few minutes. Don't forget also to share the channel with your friends and to smack that notification bell so you don't miss the next stream. That all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I will see you all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!